13 days till I get to see my precious cinnamon bun. Hey! Hey everyone, so on the 7th to 8th of March I went to London and I had a great time, and I'm going to be talking about going to London because it was my first trip to London and it was great, and I've only got a short limited amount of time to talk about it, so if anything I hope you enjoyed this video. So let's start at the beginning. So we got up early, we woke up, got up, you know, did our thing. We got there for like 6:15 and we left. I was reading my book and I enjoyed it immensely. So as soon as we got to London, we dropped the dancers and some of the musical theatre kids to Pineapple Dance Studio, and I hope they had a great time because that is awesome. And then we went to Base Studios to do an improvisation class, and let me tell you, it was so fun. I guess one of the things I do get nervous about is improvisation, and to be able to... One of the things I get nervous about is improvisation and one of the things I get nervous about is improvisation and like just improvising. So if anything, I am really glad that I did that improvisation course. And so then we went to the hotel room and it was a lovely Premier Inn, so thank you to the people who had us there. Then we got dressed, we went into town, we had lunch, you know, and then we went to see the musical Everybody's Talking About Jamie. I loved it. I mean, the cast. I was seated a row but in front, like second row in front, and it was such a good musical. So if anything, I recommend seeing that musical. And that was the first night. And then the second night we went to the Move It convention, like the dance and musical theatre. We looked around, and then the actors, some of the dancers and some of the musical theatre kids who didn't want to be there, we went and took a tour of the National Theatre, and it's so amazing. Like, we saw different stages, different theatres. We went and seen where they make the props and stuff. Did you know that the National Theatre London is considered one of the largest factories in Britain? So that's something we learnt, because apparently they make everything from staging to props to costumes, and honestly that's something, like the technical side of that really is something I'm interested in. So to see that was just amazing. So yeah, and then we went home. And then the following day, on the Saturday, I saw Captain Marvel. It was amazing. Let me tell you, from a feminist point of view, yeah, I'm a feminist, get over it. Now, from a feminist point of view, it was so empowering. But from a critique point of view, I realised there are some things that really lacked. So, if anything, I'm going to talk about the importance of having films like Captain Marvel I'm not promising that, because you know what I'm like. I say I would do something, then I don't, and you know, but I realised from a critique point of view, there were points where it lacked in, like, you know, it was almost anticlimactic, but great characterisation. I did feel like the end could have you know, but I see where they went with it, and that's like amazing. So like, and you know the best thing about Captain Marvel is that I grew up with male centric or male lead superheroes. Like I grew up with Spider-Man, like X-Men, like Fantastic Four, you know, Batman, you know, the superhero movies. Even though there was female main characters, there were no female leads. But now that I've, you know, now my sister has someone she can look up to. Like I look up to Batman when I was little. She looks up to Captain Marvel, and that's all I needed from that film. Something that my little sister could look up to, and you know, hey. So yeah, I'm glad that's the case, and yeah, that was my weekend, like my 2-day trip to London and my weekend. So yeah. So if anything, that was like amazing. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I do hope you enjoy this video, and yay! Woo. So if I don't see you soon, I see you later. Bye.